What's going on? Finally got my PTR 91 GIR back from Charger Arms LLC. I think they did a fantastic job here. For those of you who don't know, a PTR 91 GI and a GIR, they're a parkerized finish. And I don't have any problems with parkerization. It's just that I kind of like accuracy when it comes to historical things, and I wanted more of an accurate color or finish, if you will, to the HK91 or HKG3s. This is pretty dang close and it looks freaking awesome. Here's a magazine. This is, I believe, what their HK Black is on all their firearms. This is aluminum mag. That's HK Black. This is pretty dang close to it. I don't think you can get any closer. It's almost hard to tell the difference. This is like a really, I don't know, like a matte black. This is freaking close to it. This is Elite Blackout. So I sent this off and I got this part from HK Parts and it was HK Black. I don't know if they use like a powder coat or something like that at HK, but I put a piece of tape on there that said match that color as close as you could. I figured, I don't know, they're probably going to use like a graphite black or something, but Adam said that he was going to, Adam at Charger Arms said that he was going to use Cerakote's Elite Blackout, and at that time I didn't even know it existed. I guess it just came to the market as I sent it over, and it's freaking awesome. Get closer up here. He colored in this selection here. I didn't send this off, but he did color this in. I didn't send this off because I didn't really think there was a need to. It's not parkerized. There's the aluminum mag there. You can see the color is pretty dang close. It's almost hard to tell the difference. And I'm really particular on shades and colors. The bolt carrier, the internals, I didn't send off because certain parts like this little knob here, I didn't send off. And some of these other smaller parts of the safety, or not safety, but mag release I sent off. I don't like my firearms all the same, I guess, shade or hue of the color of the firearm because I think it looks like a toy if you do that. So I like there to be kind of a difference in color there. It's kind of hard to tell, but the bolt's parkerized, or the bolt carrier actually. Cerakoted, Cerakoted, Cerakoted. This is all Cerakoted. This was kind of easy to take apart, but also kind of a bitch. If you have any questions about needing to take that apart, I will gladly help you. It's kind of easy once you get to know how to do it. The only hard part is putting together this little area right here. There's some mechanics in that. There's a spring in there. You have to put tension on it. It's kind of complicated if you don't know what you're doing, but I can walk you through that. This butt pad here, the old one, I believe they just used hot glue. I heated it up a little bit and just peeled it off with a blade. And then I got this back. I kind of scuffed up the back end here on the butt pad and the metal butt plate. And then used an epoxy to put it back on there. Really strong epoxy. We got some green furniture. Get you up here to the front of the rifle. This is from HK. The PTR one is just a little flat cap. I wanted the one with a little like circle in there because it looks more accurate. I got the muzzle device done too. That I'm going to be switching out for an AAC muzzle device for my suppressor. I took out this little front sight post and he also Cerakoted that. So yeah, it's pretty awesome. Now what I have to say about Charger Arms is I've never sent a gun off before. I've never had any work done on any firearms because I do it all myself. I don't really trust anybody with what they're doing with firearms because I live in an area where no one really knows these weapons that are more Eastern Bloc-ish, I guess, or just Cold War era-ish. Everybody's around here is used to working on hunting rifles and AR-15s. So when it comes to AKs and stuff like this, I just prefer to do my own work. But Charger Arms actually explained to me the mailing process of how to mail this firearm in. I thought it was going to cost a buttload, but it didn't. Charger Arms also remained in some contact with me and kind of updated me as the process was going, and that's kind of not how things usually go in the firearms industry. I can't tell you how many times I've emailed or talked to someone and they don't get back, or they get back a little bit and then they forget all about you. And Charger Arms definitely had a good line of communication between me and what was going on with the rifle. But yeah, I think it turned out really awesome. Highly recommend Charger Arms. They, for the money that you pay, they do a really awesome job, because there's a couple Cerakoters around my area, but for me, for paying to ship it to them and then for them to actually do the rifle, it costs less than it would for me to bring it to someone around here. Get you a view of the other side here. So yeah, get it in some sunlight there. It's not very well lit in here, but you get the idea. Yeah, I think that's just an amazing job. I just got it all put back together. But yeah, that's my PTR. I'll be taking it to the range and getting it all sighted back in.